Hey folks, welcome back to True Stories with me, Sherry Weens. I know that lots of us are literally sitting in the middle of this pandemic under lockdown, and I'm just hearing some pretty interesting news on the radio. So if you'd like to know what I've heard, please stay tuned. So, as many of you know, we are in lockdown for our third month. It's been extended as of yesterday or day before yesterday, literally. But I'm listening to the Quebec radio station because I'm French, so I kind of want to keep up with my French. And on this radio station, I guess there's a list of people who are supposed to get immunized or they're supposed to get the corona shot, the virus vaccination, and they haven't shown up. And so the station is calling the person to say that your medical doctor is concerned and we want to check in to see if you're showing up or you're going to come in for your shot. And then the guy says, yeah, I did miss that appointment. And they said to him on the phone, okay, well, how about if we come out and see you? And I'm just like, so they're going to go give this guy the vaccination? I had no idea that this was even a thing. If any of you guys have heard about this and you have some information, please share it. I'd love to know what you know, and let's all talk about it. I'm sorry my lighting sucks. I just kind of shut it off to see if it would help, but not really. No, whatever. Anyway, so as we're going through this, there's of course still social distancing, masks required, and tickets are being issued to people who aren't wearing masks in public places, and they should be because it's mandatory now, right? Everybody has to. So there's been tickets handed out recently, and it's no joke. Everybody's got to listen, and there's a lot of people in the world that are just really not for this, and they're upset about it. I mean, let's face it, for the past how many decades we've been able to make our own decisions, and that's just slowly evolved more and more and more, where we're making more and more and more of our own decisions. But I don't think that we're necessarily all making the right ones, and it's affecting, the world, literally. And of course, as we all know, with the lockdown, that means that all non-essential businesses are forced to close. So if you're not a restaurant or a business that sells essential items, you are definitely in trouble, right? And for 3 months now, those businesses have had to pay their rent and, whatever utilities and stuff that they have in that building, as well as maybe some retention of their staff, for paperwork or whatnot. I'm not really specifically discussing any one business, but I'm sure that there's a lot going into our deficit debt because of this. I'd love to know, wherever you are, what you're going through, how it's affecting you, how your province or state or country is handling it. A coworker of mine recently told me, he's from India, that they're not exercising any of the things that we are exercising here. Not only that, but I've heard from family who's just in Ontario and I'm in Manitoba, that they're not on, they don't have all of their clothing aisles locked down and saran wrapped, cut off so you can't shop any of those items, kind of thing. I don't know if it's like that where you are, but it's sporadic in Canada. It's not everyone on the same page, which is what's making me think this is nowhere near over. This might even just be the new world order. I personally went and did a little bit of digging, and I found that the US has 21.3 million cases. India actually has 10.4 million cases. Brazil has 7.8, Russia has 3.25 million, and United Kingdom has 2.77 million cases, with zero recovered because they didn't really keep track of what was going on. So we don't really have exact statistics for there. And now, of course, as we all know, the second wave of this mutated virus is, you know, floating and transferring around all over there. It's about to get worse, right? I'm definitely sending my coworker a screenshot, and I'm definitely going to be asking him more questions, like about what they're doing and stuff over there. Anyway, the way I see it is that if we're not all going to get onto the same page, which would mean every single government body all getting on the same page and quarantining the world for 2 weeks to get rid of this thing, if we're not going to get on the same page, it's not going to clear up ever. It's just going to, it's an airborne virus, right? It's just going to keep floating around. Each country is going to be dealing with this in various forms and you know, severity, I guess you could say. We are all in this together. I've said so many times. It's just unfortunate that this is happening. Our lives are sort of flipped upside down to, you know, you can't make your own decisions and choices. You can't buy what you want anymore unless you're doing it online. You can't go into stores without, you know, covered and masks and all of this stuff. It's a lot of rules and regulations and change. I'd love to know how you all are handling it. It's starting to kind of try on my patience a little bit, but I've got to learn how to roll with the punches and keep going, I guess. I don't really see any other way to do it, because to buck it is only going to cause more problems, if not for you personally, you know, perhaps for people that you may interact with. You know, maybe you are a carrier and you don't even know, and you interact with someone who's elderly and you're the one who infected them and they passed away. Like, I mean, really. So if you don't care about yourself, care at least about others to protect them, right? By protecting yourself. That's my opinion. It is my opinion, but that's, I guess, how I'm handling it. I love hearing from you guys, so please fill in that comment section and I will respond. So I hope you guys are having, you know, as great of a day as you can. My only advice during this time is to try to create your own oasis at home. Make things how you want. There's lots of do-it-yourself projects. You can redo your furniture with like peel and stick stuff. I did it with my dressers. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and thanks for watching True Stories with me, Sherry Weens. I'll see you guys again soon. Stay safe. Bye for now.